Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. So it is the weekend and I must get on with the challenges that are in our group at the moment. So the first one I want to do has been set by Sel in the group from the Purple Outhouse. Now she decided that we could make a tassel and it could be made with anything in any way. So that gives us a lot of freedom. So I was pondering that, and the other night I decided to remove the lace off of a whole lot of shirts and dresses and that I had bought from the second-hand stores. And I was left with these pieces, the seam pieces, and I didn't want to throw them out, and I thought they might be good as ties or just for collaging or something. But when I remembered that we had this tassel challenge, I thought, why not use some of these, that one's a bit big, and make just a really scrappy tassel out of them. What a great way to use them up. So, and then I thought, what am I going to tie it with? So I looked in I've got this, which is my scrappy trim bin. So it's all loose bits of trim that I've been gifted. I've been gifted a trim tassel, so that's sort of in there. I had it hanging up in here, but it just gathers dust, so I've stuck it in here. I've just got some random bits and pieces. So in that I found this wool, and I really like the colour of that up against little bits of junk. Don't know what else to call it. So I think we'll find some bits and pieces and see what we think. So the thing is whether they're going to be long enough. So that one definitely is. So we'll lie some out. Even if I make some smaller, scrappier tassels, that'll be fine too, because there are no set rules. So might just grab the longer bits first and see what we think. This one's got a bit dangling down. Chop that off. So I hope you're all doing okay. It is Saturday here and I've got the washing on. It has been raining a little bit outside, so I thought that's a good excuse to stay inside and get a whole lot of crafting done and sorting out my stuff. So I have not made a tassel like this before. I have made one thread tassel in my life, and that's about it. Wouldn't mind some more blue in that, but they're all a bit short. That one's a bit longer. That colour doesn't really go, but we'll just see anyway. I just want to use it up. Alright, so I'll pick this up and have a look. So that's quite a scrappy tassel, isn't it? It is a pity about the blue. The other thing is making a smaller one. What I might do is just put some of this together. Just want to try some different sort of combinations and see what I think. Kind of like that. Sort of does need more blue though. So where's our longer bit of blue? I think it's this one. Don't think that's too bad. I'll just do it and be done with it. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is tie it. So I'll grab my thread. And try and get it somewhat centered. tell I haven't done this much before. We'll do a double knot here. Not quite tight. Oh, yeah, I don't think that thread's going to work too well. So I found some embroidery thread. It's not the perfect colour, but I really do like it. It's like a sort of like a lavender colour. So I'm just gonna, I've tied that around the top as well, just to make that a bit stronger. And I'm just gonna tie this bit. I think I want that up a bit further. A bit fussy with these things. Let's just smooth it down. Get this where we want it. That'll do. So it's a lot tougher, this stuff. There we go. So that's the basis of our tassel. So now I'm just going to look for some dangles maybe to put on our little threads. Just thought I'd show you what I have to contend with here. These are all second-hand beads and necklaces and bits and pieces that I haven't sorted. I have, and this is just one box of many. That is going to be a big job that I have to do soon. But I found a few pieces here that might look good. So I think we will have a look at some of those. Just put them there. I'll tell you what, that was fun trying to find. We'll have to take you along for a journey with me when I sort my beads sometime. So I think the browns would go really nice, and so would this sort of colour. I was looking at these jewel pieces and one of them would go quite nicely actually. But would I attach it with this stuff? I mean, I could. Could put it up there and then put some beads down towards the bottom more. Let's have a look. Now my pliers. These ones should work. Let's take this off and have a look. I should have my glasses, shouldn't I? Can't really see what I'm doing. Now I want to keep one of those bits on it. Oh, they come apart. Oh, good, because I was thinking I really don't want to use the whole lot of them. It'd be nice to keep one for another project, so what I can do is take that off and just have the one. Isn't that cool? I like it when things like that happen. Now, of course, we don't even need the jump ring because we can hook, but I think it would look better with it. So I'll just close it back together if I can. So we could have it near the top there. That is beautiful. Should have thought of that before I tied it up here. But that is all right. Let's see how we're going to do this. Want it to sit pretty well flush up the top there. So I'm going to tie another double knot here. I'm doing it underneath the pendant thing so that the threads hang down below it. Is the plan, like that. Not that it really matters because they'll go where they want to. So like that. And the beads might be a bit big. I'm tempted just to cut off my dangles underneath there and leave it like that, because I really like that. Let's have a look. I do have these silver pieces which might look cool too. Where is it? Get it under the light. I think it's right where this is stuck. There it is. Take that off. Yeah, that should work. So now I've got to figure out how we're going to do this. Unless I do put the jump ring on to make it easier. I've got a loose jump ring here, so I'll just use that one. Now we could put both through. Or do we want one dangling? They're kind of nice dangling too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's get this through there. Just trying to get my placement where I want it. About there, I think. Just going to tie it on, see what I think. I do like it, so I might just double knot that. And give it a chop. I want that under there. Now it does hide itself away a bit here and there. So I'm just debating whether I want to put something on this other one. Don't mind the look of the silver one. So I might take that off. Missing all the threads. So then it's just deciding. Don't want it too long, I don't think. Longer than I wanted it. But that's all right, it'll do, or else I'll be here all day. Can always retie it if I don't like it when I go to use it somewhere. I mean, it's my first attempt at a tassel like this, so can't expect it to be too good. So chop that. I actually quite like that. It looks quite boho-ish. Just move this out of the way. Now I do have blue beads there, which is giving me an idea, which I'll show you in a minute. So that's that tassel. So that's really cool. That's made with the offcut seams from Lacy Clothes. And some of my recycled jewellery pieces. All right, so the other thing I want to do is I have this. This is a lot of scraps that I used to make a tassel when I made my daughter's Blue Birdie journal, and I never got the tassel made. And when I showed it to her, she said she was happy that I didn't get the tassel made because she wouldn't have liked it on there. But I still have all these pieces, so I'm thinking I should still make a tassel with these while I've got them together and got them in front of me. So I've got scrap fabric, some ribbons. So this was the coloured fabric that I used in her journal. And some of the ribbon. I've got some blue lace. Got some eyelash trim. Some bias binding. So that's that. Now I might go oh, hang on. This is an extra long piece, I think. So maybe I'll use some of that to tie it. So let's grab it about middle. Might be trimming this one down a bit, I think. So I've got my wash and hung out, a bit windy and wild out there. So I've got this, which I don't think will go. That's a bit better. Or I've got like greys. I kind of like the look of that, so I might use that. So this is a bit of a thinner tassel, this one. I do like it further up towards the top. That's a bit better, I think. It'll do. Let's start this stacking again. So we want a little one. And we want one of them. Then I think we'll do a big one, see how it looks anyway. And then another one of them. And then this one. Yeah, I like that. Definitely better with a smaller one up the top. Yeah, I do have even smaller. If I can get any of the smaller ones out. I could finish it off with one of these if it goes over. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it like that. So now the fiddly part is trying to tie a knot, which is what I think you tie a knot to finish it off. I have no idea. more than one knot. And that's brought all the knots together in a nice big one. Yeah, that's better. Just trim this. Now, I've got this other bit, which can just hang, or we can just trim it. I might trim it. Just fluffing it out a bit. Oh, it's pretty, but it definitely needs cutting down. I'm thinking to about here. So here goes. I'm just going to hack at it. Might even trim the edges a bit so that they're like different lengths and on angles and that, just to neaten it up a bit sometime, but otherwise I think that's kind of cute. All right, well that's 2 done, which is 1 more than I thought I would get done. And I've got a most massive mess on my desk as usual. Must sort these beads out. Put my needle away before I lose it and stab myself. So that was cool fun. So thanks heaps, Sel, for that challenge. It was good to do something that's sort of out of my comfort zone that I'm not used to doing. So we've got a nice scrappy one that we made with offcuts from delacing our shirts. And then we've got this blue one that I meant to make ages ago. So they're actually the... I don't know if I've ever made a tassel like this for any of my journals, so I think they're the first ones I've ever made, so they'll do. They're not bad for a first go. All right, take care, guys. See you later.